Hello, my name is Dennis Swindle. Obviously, most of you watching do not know me. I don't know you, but I'm making this video in hopes that it might be able to help you if you're in a situation similar to mine. Well, let me explain that. I live in Michigan, but I own a house in Clarksburg, West Virginia. I had rented the house for, 12, 13, 14 years, but those who are renting the house, that family has grown substantially since they first moved in, and so they had to find a bigger house, so they moved about 5, 6 weeks ago. So being 400 miles away from that house and not planning to move back to West Virginia, at least to my knowledge, I really need to either rent it out or sell it. The problem is when you're renting from this distance, it's a little bit problematic if there are issues with the house that you need to attend to. And also, being 400 miles for me to go down there, just to go down for an hour or two and come back is basically 2 days off work, which is not always easy for me to do. So basically, I need to sell the house. That's what I want to desire. That's what I desire to do. And I also want to sell it as is. It does require some work. It needs a new roof. It needs a new hot water heater. It needs some work done inside the house and some cleaning and disinfection of the basement, I'm sure, as well. I can put the money into the house, but chances are in selling it, especially these days, I would not recoup the house or the money that I'd put into doing those repairs. So the best way to do it is sell it as is. I, of course, can do that through a realtor, or I can do that through an auction, or I can do that from one of these agents, individuals, or companies that basically specialize in flipping houses. That is buying them for dirt cheap, perhaps doing some renovation or some repair, maybe not, and then selling them to someone else for a higher price for profit. It's a good business. Well, that's the option I've chosen. And what I'm making this video, I'm not trying to explain any secrets about doing that because you can find all that information on YouTube here or on the internet. But I do want to do a very honest evaluation of the company or companies that I work with in the process of trying to sell it. The company I'm currently working with is called Quick Cash Offer. Quick Cash Offer, they're out of Orlando. I'll say a little bit more about that company in just a moment. But I did work with another company, or tried to work with another company that specializes in flipping houses. This would be Cashin. HouseCashin.com would be their website. I spoke to a nice lady by the name of Victoria. We spoke on the phone several times. I also corresponded with her via text and email. I sent her photos of the house inside and out. And she actually told me that they were going to send me a contract. We agreed on a price. And she said, I'll be sending you a contract on a specific day. This had been about a week ago, or more than a week ago now. Well, I never got the contract, so I, got back in touch with her, attempted to, I'd say 6 times, never heard a word back. So one day I'm hearing, we'll send you a contract, I think she said by the end of this day or within the next hour or two, and it never happened. Now, I don't know anything about HouseCashin.com. I did check on their reviews, and they seem to be fairly positive, so I thought, well, it's a reputable company. But having worked with Victoria, and maybe it's just the representative I was working with, and then just dropping me, just for no reason. I don't mind if a company says, well, we've decided, what we offered you, we really can't follow through with. Anything like that would have been wonderful. So House Cashin, I was not impressed with. Now, other people may be. Maybe another representative might have treated me better. I don't know. But this new company that I'm working with, their current company, Quick Cash Offer out of Orlando, Florida. I'm hoping that I'll have much more satisfactory result because my real intent, through the years, I have given a lot of reviews and ratings out there. I've helped some companies, and some companies have really treated me shabbily. It's not been my intention to hurt those companies, but I definitely want people to know to be very careful, be wary when you're working with these companies or certain products even that I was totally dissatisfied with, and so I just want to help people, and I hope this will help people, and I certainly hope that I'll have a very satisfactory conclusion to this, to selling my house, to Quick Cash Offer out of Orlando. I spoke on the phone with Jesenia Alvarez, the first representative I spoke to. We spoke on the phone for several hours. We kind of worked with the price on the house, finally got a agreeable compromise. They actually sent me a contract that day, the same day. A conversation with her and giving a lot of information, she doing a little research, agreeing on a price. They sent me a contract, which we negotiated and signed through DocuSign over the internet, so I didn't have to go down to West Virginia or Orlando, Florida, although I wouldn't mind going this time of year. And then they followed up with a lady by the name of Viviana Martinez, I believe, who requested some additional information. So basically right now we're in the process. The contract has been signed. I think it'll extend through around the 17th of March. Hopefully everything will be done, clear, and I'll get my money by then. And if everything works out, then I will certainly, in fact, I'm going to make some follow-up videos of this. They'll be briefer than this. This is the introductory, the initial one, in which I give out most of the information. So I hope you will continue to follow up on this to see how it goes, and I hope I can give them glowing reports. I hope I'll bring them more business in across the country, people who might be viewing this video. But anyway, one thing I will say about Quick Cash Offer out of Orlando, they did, basically get most of the work done the first day in terms of the negotiations, the contract, and all of that, which very, very much impressed me, I have to say. And secondly, because to keep me from having to go down to West Virginia, because they, have to find an individual down there, a contract individual who will actually go and examine the house and make sure basically it's essentially as I described it in the initial information I provided to them. So instead of me going down there to open the house for somebody to come in or trying to arrange for somebody down there to do the same thing, they're going to send a lockbox down to a friend of mine in West Virginia, in Clarksburg, and they are actually going to put the keys to the house in that lockbox, attach it to the front door of the house so the representative can come at his or her own convenience, examine the house, take photos, whatever, and then get back with a Quick Cash Offer out of Orlando. So I'm impressed by that. So that saves me a lot of time and trouble and a little bit of money anyway to have to take a couple days off to go down there. So once I hear more, I will give follow-up reports, and I hope you'll watch. And by the way, if it looks like I'm recording this in a church building, even though I'm not very churchy preached or dressed right now, yes, I'm a minister of the Milan Church of Christ. If you're interested in hearing any of my lessons, you can go, just look up my name, Dennis Swindle, on YouTube, Swindle. I know it's not a great name for a preacher or a Christian or any good person, but hopefully God will forgive me. But anyway, you'd be welcome to listen to those. And by the way, if you're ever in the vicinity of Milan, Michigan, please come and visit us at the Milan Church of Christ, 825 Church Street, Milan, Michigan. When you look at the spelling and the name, it looks like Milan, but it's Milan, 48160. We'd love to have you anytime. But anyway, thank you for watching this. And please be ready for the follow-up videos. And I hope it all works out that I can say Quick Cash Offer out of Orlando, Florida is a great company to work with. That's what I want to say, and we'll see how that works out in the next few weeks. Thanks you again, and God bless you and yours. And good luck. Not good luck. I don't believe in luck. Good blessings from God on the sale of your house. If you're in a situation like me, you really need to sell a property as soon as possible to simplify your life. Thank you for watching.